Hello again. So, got my reaver over there that wants a sump, but my brother's not got me the parts for that. It's pretty much, I'm gonna make some plates, weld the beam up. I've done that one there. I've just actually done that one. I've not filmed it. Done that one. Yeah, I know it does look like bird poop. That one, slightly better pool, I think, and they're slightly better pool. So it is a Sabora Boxer 175. They're the settings. Was number 2, wire speed 5.5, and we are using a Argo Shield Light by BOC. So, yeah. There's still a bit of steel shot in there mixed with a bit of grease as well. So I think we will sort that out at some point. However, so going to make the plate for the other side. I'll flip the beam around a little bit, and yeah. Right, so we're all cleaned up where we want to be. So let's make a bit of a plate. So I'm just using a bit of cardboard off an old filter box. I just want the straight edges. So I want to be actually come along there now. Right, so I want at least so I can trim that off there. Then that should make the length right that I want. No, a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Sorry about the lack of content. I've just been busy. So I've won a Volkswagen panel van off eBay that I need to go and pick up. Also waiting for my brother's mate, who actually moves the cars for us, the sales cars, where his truck is being fixed by another fella. So he's waiting on him to finish that. So yeah, that's about it really. So as soon as we get that bay wind, so the idea was this Beetle of my dad's I want to get done before August. So the list as far as it goes, sort the front axle out. I went to Wisbech or Wisbech, it's Wisbech. Went there Sunday with my dad. Drove the got a rolling front beam, some wheels. The wheels want sending away for chroming. There is a chroming place near me, so we're going to take them there. I say near me, I think they're in Crewe, so it's not too far. About an hour and a half down the road, an hour-ish, depending on traffic. So that's about the size of the plate that I want. So this is the sheet steel that I got. So I just want to grab the So as far as what we've got to do to the Beetle, which is sort the front axle out, rebuild the calipers. I want it back to being standard. Apart from the paint will be Chrysler Crossfire red, not the dull red that's currently on it. The windows need coming out of it, and the seals want replacing. My dad's had this Beetle for quite a few years. So background story is had one owner from new, come from Liverpool Volkswagen, 1972 1200 Beetle. So he bought it, still come with the service books with it. Come with quite a bit of history with it. So my dad rebuilt it back in 2005, 2006, possibly he did it. I used it going to my motorsport college as a first car. Got some use out of it and tried to keep it on the road as best as I could. At the time, price, money, I was in a rush to get it done. So that's my plate now. So I'll show you what else I want to do to this. So I was in a rush to get it done. Got it done. When I come home, I ended up having to rebuild the carb on it at least, well, every time I come home. Used to go down Monday night, come back Thursday night, I think it was. Friday, well, or at least if the car had been playing up through the week, I'd order my bits off Cooler or Machine 7, or go to GSF in Liverpool and get the bits from them, or at least order the carburettor kit. As I was in college, and then I can go and pick that up then, you see. Turn it. Still charging? Yeah, you're still charging. Sorry if it's flashing. So yeah, that's what I did then. That won't bend just yet. So yeah, that's the way I want. So I want you. So tried to keep it on the road best I could. Didn't. Got a job where I am now. Still there now. 4 years later. So I think it's about time. I did little bits and pieces to it. The car was last MOT'd in 2017, and then in the UK they brought out where you don't have to do MOT. The cars, because it's a classic car. So since then, the car's been sat on the front, becoming a little bit sorry for itself. Want some TLC. I'm gonna do the engine as I did on some of the videos that I put out. I also did the ball joint videos that I put out, but I took them off, realised that it wasn't the right way, so we're gonna do it the proper way. As in how you line them up, how you go in. I didn't look at it properly, and yeah. Crashed it, bent the beam, so this is what this beam's for, because this is straighter than the one that's on it. I know it's a bit rusty. It's just a new beam was £400. I'd rather spend a bit of money welding a beam up, painting it. I've had it sandblasted, as you can see, painted it in the red oxide at the place. So I'd rather spend 400 quid elsewhere on the car, to be honest. I'd rather spend it on chrome plating and others. I know the car underneath is fine. My dad put, what did he put on? The car had a shell off rebuild when he did it. He's always wax oiled everything. He's always put the black stone chip or the other stuff, the understeel on. So it is quite a solid car. However, we're going to put it on the ramp anyway once it's here. I'm going to have a look underneath. We redid the fuel line, so I'll probably run new fuel line. I did do a fuel line out of copper pipe actually for it, so whether that's an issue, but I did also put an inline filters on it as well. So I want another cut there so then the plate can bend. So we're going to get it sorted. I want the car done, then I can help my dad do his bay window that he's got. So my mum and dad bought, this will bend, bought a bay window camper. It is a late one, nor an early one. So that wants doing. That wants quite a bit of welding work also. So I'm going to try and get most of these projects done now, because I think I'm going to be having a year off from motorsport. It does take an awful lot of time up. And when I've got projects like these that want doing, it does get hard with me having a normal job as well. So I'll try and juggle a normal job, try and do motorsport in between, and fix the sales cars that we've got. So I'll try and do that. More than anything, it does get tiring, but it does have rewards as well. Love motorsport. Yeah. So we're going to try and get these projects done. So that is the idea. Yeah, I know it's not a proper bodywork hammer. Whether you can use a bodywork hammer on this, I don't think you'd like to. So just doing what I'm doing. However, I want that to sit in the groove. I think to sort that out, excuse me, we cut that plate a bit more, so then that can then be knocked. So the only way I think to secure that now is put a bit of weld on it. I think is going to be the answer, and then shape it round. So we'll get the welder out. Well, that was a bit bigger than a tack, but I'm hoping that should do what we want it to do. I did put the welding helmet on, well this time I did, because it was on camera, and you should not weld without a welding helmet, because it is very bad for your eyes. So I know it doesn't look brilliant at this very moment in time. Yeah, that's why. That'll be why. That's better. So right, so we can weld that up, or at least I need to. So there we go. We're repositioned. I'm hoping you can see some of this. Hey, that's looking a bit better. That's alright there. Yeah, I quite like that. Hey, I'm quite proud of myself for that now. I know it still looks like a bit of a slug, but got good heat penetration through it. You can see with the heat rays there. Let me know if anyone's a welder that watches my channel, please let me know. Yeah. So we're gonna carry on going. Right, see how we get on. So let's get that done. You might be able to get a nice run on them. I'll have to do that top bit first, I think. Right, all the fill that. Yeah. We're just filling up the crack anyway that was there. I did get quite a nice run then on that. It looked quite nice though. Oh, it's blowing through it now. I think it's the paint more than anything. Yeah, I think it's the paint. Possibly once. Right, I've put the setting on number 1. So we'll see how that last bit turns out. Right, so I've got a nice I think I got a nice bit. Just chuck a blob in there. So pretty much that just wants grinding up. I'm not going to do any more grinding now. My dad's always said to me, if I start doing welding at night, I need to at least leave half an hour or so before I go home, just so there's no fires or anything like that. So yeah, that's this side welded up. I don't think it looks too bad. Maybe some experienced welders will tell me that is absolutely shocking. You don't know what you're doing, why you're doing that, but I'm gonna say every day is a school day. So that was a plate I did yesterday. So we'll get them ground up. Obviously I'll put, there's this stuff, it's called Galvamate. It's a bit like a seam sealer, or there might be seam sealer here actually. Or did it? No, I used a seam sealer. I can get brushable seam sealer from the paint place that's close to us, so I'll probably put seam sealer on it. I was going to spray the beam Toyota Igo Black. I was going to buy some red flake as well off eBay and chuck that in the top coat, and then it'll probably look quite nice then. So yeah, that's it really. Thanks for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you like this video. I'm quite looking forward to getting the Beetle in, getting it done, to be honest. So please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of the content. If you didn't like the video, please leave me a thumbs down, and please let me know in the comments why you didn't like it, and if there's any improvements that you would like me to do. I am using a Saramonic external microphone on this GoPro, so if it's a little bit better than the standard GoPro microphone, let me know in the comments as well. Happy to hear your thoughts on everything. I'm also interested in if you've got your own car projects that you're doing. That'd be quite interesting to know, see what you're up to. Thanks for watching.